Since we're new to Durango and we know virtually nothing about this city, we asked our family and friends for recommendations, and actually this one pretty much fell in our lap thanks to Carlos Raigosa for the recommendation.
Helen.
And we're gonna learn about one of Durango's very first Asian fusion restaurants. Entonces llegamos al restaurante que se llama, no sé cómo UK, y el dueño del restaurante, José Ramón, mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Gracias por recibirnos.
No, gracias a ustedes, bienvenidos, es un placer.
Gracias. A ver, pues cuéntanos qué show con este restaurante.
Bueno, es un restaurante de cocina oriental, es un restaurante que va a cumplir 13 años.
Ajá, wow.
Son 13 años de ofrecer productos de comida oriental, de una cocina fusión a Durango, donde vendemos comida japonesa, china, tailandesa y mongolia.
Wow.
Ahora los invito para que conozcan algunos de nuestros platillos y bueno, lo que es el restaurante.
Vamos. The restaurant is decorated with decor that Ramon brought down from Chinatown, Los Angeles, to give the place its Asian fusion ambience. He was inspired by Pan-Asian American food from the United States, so that's the kind of fusion you'll find in the decor as well as the food. Stick around for the story behind this unique restaurant. Let us borrow the menu just to check it out and see the kinds of Asian fusion they have. Like he said, he focused on Chinese, Thai, Japanese, and Mongolian cuisine. We're gonna get a variety of everything to be able to show you guys all the cool things they have here. We started off with a sushi roll appetizer. The kanto roll is filled with shrimp, cucumber, and a touch of cream cheese, fried and topped with a mango salsa and bits of fried shrimp on top. They explained how to best enjoy the experience with the sauces on the table, guiding us on the appropriate amount of eel sauce, soy sauce, and sweet and sour sauce. The sushi was well balanced with sweet and spicy flavors and the perfect amount of cream cheese.
This whole sauce combination is super different. I don't know if I would have ever thought to do that myself. I just always do the traditional wasabi with soy sauce. But this sauce gives it like a really nice touch. It's not sour, it's not sweet, it's just somewhere in between. And then the fried food balances it really well. It's looking like a good hangover remedy. Because this is Mexico, of course, you're gonna skip on the wasabi and get some chiles toreados.
Even though this is an Asian American inspired restaurant, they of course also served a soy sauce infused with chile toreado to satisfy the Mexican palate. Next, we sampled their house cocktails that were as delicious as they looked and very reasonably priced. Both are rum-based, one with hibiscus, lavender, and ginger flavors, and the other with mixed berries and flower petals.
There's a little bit of fizz and it's super good. You get all your antioxidants and a buzz in the same sip.
This is dangerous. Está excelente. Me encantó. Here, I want to try yours. You can try mine. Trade. Jinx. Okay, we're trading.
Bueno, este es nuestro Mongolian Grill, que son vegetales, donde el cliente puede elegir sus vegetales de elección favorita, elige vegetales y puede poner un toque de ajo, cacahuate, algunas de estas salsas, y pasan al grill y aquí el chef se los va a cocinar.
Mi nombre es Miguel Vázquez. Vamos a preparar el platillo estrella de aquí del restaurante UK. Primeramente vamos empezando a agregar las verduras.
The Mongolian Grill is UK's star dish, and it's more than just the chef's skill, technique, and quality of the ingredients that make this a standout meal, it's also the grill itself. Ramon brought this Mongolian grill from Los Angeles to give his guests a dining experience they won't find anywhere else in Durango, including a presentation and explanation of the history of this dish.
Okay, Chef Kerry. Eso le bajé un poco. Si no sabe la comida buena es por mi culpa.
Better be good, Chef.
Dude, this stuff is hot.
Good job. Okay. Let's see how Kevin did.
I didn't do jack, I just let that thing go long.
That smells pretty good, so I think you must have done okay. This is my first Mongolian grill experience, and it was pretty cool watching you. Wow. I love this combination of sweet and sour flavors. Dude, honestly, I think this has to be better than some Asian food I've had in the US.
There's more food. What are we
Whoa! This is another highlight of the menu, the sesame chicken fusion fried rice dish with a beautiful presentation, of course, that just looks like another work of art around here.
I have one concern, and that concern is what are we gonna do with all this food? It's so much food. Oh, we're so blessed to have this opportunity. Let's try this delicious sesame chicken. These are like chicken popcorn. Popcorn chicken with a nice tangy sauce. This is all me. You're gonna like this. This is all me right now.
Wait, why did you think I wasn't gonna like this? Is it because you wanted to keep it all for yourself?
Duh.
Rude. I do like it. We're gonna share.
The absolute best of all these plates is definitely the one your chef cook. No, I'm just kidding. Chef Kev. No, this is really good. And honestly, the best thing about this is the special sauce that they have on it. They didn't give us the ingredients or the recipes, so we don't know what it is. But it's so good. It's well balanced. The grilled meats. Oh my god, this one's orgasmic.
Impressed by everything we ate and experienced today, we had to ask, Ramon, why did you decide to open an Asian fusion restaurant in Durango?
Bueno, pues regularmente yo estaba viviendo en Las Vegas. Me fui para allá cuando terminó la universidad de aquí de Durango y me doy cuenta que allá en Estados Unidos la comida oriental fusión es algo muy popular donde principalmente la gente que lo consume son latinos. Entonces dije, algo tiene que ver los latinos con la comida oriental. Porque no es normal que todos los restaurantes chinos estén llenos de mexicanos, de personas latinas. Entonces, algo está pasando. Descubrí que son los sabores, que muchos sabores de agridulces, dulces, nosotros también los tenemos en platillos como el mole, como en algunos platillos también de salsas con piña, que los tacos llevan también algunas salsas picositas, dulcecitas, y es lo mismo de las salsas orientales que los chinos, japoneses, utilizan en wasabi, en ingredientes muy similares a los nuestros. Entonces, pues yo empecé como que a descubrir esa parte. Cuando le digo a mis amigos, oye, voy a poner un restaurante en Durango de comida oriental, japonesa. No, ¿cómo va a ser eso? Si en Durango la gente come gorditas, burritos, tacos, nunca vas a tener éxito en un restaurante de comida oriental. Yo dije, no, tengo que luchar, tengo que enseñarle a la gente principalmente que hay otro tipo de cocinas muy ricas como la cocina oriental, la japonesa o el sushi, que les va a gustar. Y fuimos uno de los restaurantes pioneros en la cocina de Japón y ahora pues todo el mundo come y vende sushi en Durango. Pero pues fue algo que nosotros principalmente hicimos para que la gente lo conociera, y cuando te dicen no va a funcionar, no vas a tener éxito, no vas a fracasar, no hagas caso. Haz que tus sueños puedan ser los mejores y pueda tener éxito siempre en lo que tú deseas.
Thank you, Ramon, for sharing your story and delicious food with us. We look forward to visiting you again. If you enjoyed this food vlog and want to see more of our foodie adventures, check out the Eat playlist on our channel. Ciao for now. Se bañan!